This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Body of man found in gully in Clarendon. Police investigators were last night at a scene in Longwood near Racecourse, Clarendon, where the body of a man was found in a gully. One resident told the news that the man appeared to have fallen in the gully and hit his head. On Saturday, the body of 78-year-old Dennis Jackson was found in a gully in the same community. Jackson, whose body was found in a gully, appeared to have been swept away during flood rains associated with Tropical Storm Ida. 20-year-old Clarendon man charged after attempting to rob cabbie. 20-year-old Mark Easy of Bustamante Highway in Clarendon has been charged with robbery with aggravation following an incident on Paisley Avenue in the parish on Saturday, August 21, 2021. Reports from the Mapen police are that about 10 a.m., the complainant, a taxi operator, was at a taxi stand when 4 people, 3 men and a woman, boarded his taxi. Along the journey, the men forced a female from the motor vehicle and placed a gun at the complainant's head. It is alleged that Easy then took control of the vehicle. However, whilst traveling along Paisley Avenue, there was a tussle between the taxi operator and the robbers, and the vehicle crashed into a building. The complainant managed to escape and reported the matter to the police. Easy was found unconscious inside the motor vehicle by citizens who took him to the hospital. He was placed under police guard and later charged after he was pointed out as one of the robbers. The search for the other men continues. Accused the robber charged in Westmoreland. A months-long investigation into a robbery in Little London, Westmoreland, on Sunday, March 28, 2021, has resulted in the arrest and charge of a man in relation to the incident. He is 24-year-old Stephen Jones of Lennox Bigwoods, Darlaston in the parish. Reports from the Little London police are that about 11:30 a.m., the complainant was about to enter the ATM when a Toyota Oxia motor car drove up. Jones allegedly exited the motor vehicle, brandished a firearm, and demanded that the complainant hand over his debit card and a PIN, which the complainant did. Jones then escaped. The incident was reported to the police, and investigations revealed that 100,000 Jamaican dollars was withdrawn from the complainant's account. Jones was later identified as a suspect, and on Tuesday, August 26, 2021, he was apprehended by the police. He was charged on Sunday, August 29, after he was pointed out in an identification parade. Police urge people to exercise caution when pursuing certain job offers. Jamaica Constabulary Force sub-officer in charge of the anti-tip, Detective Inspector Kamisha Gordon, is appealing to citizens to exercise diligence when pursuing certain advertised job offers. She stated that the unit is aware of people being victims of human trafficking locally as a result of dubious job opportunities taken up. We want to implore persons to follow our ABCs, accept nothing, believe nothing, and check everything, and if you are still uncertain, double check. A lot of what is advertised within these job offerings is questionable, and if you look a little deeper, you will see that there is something wrong with these job offers. So be diligent and verify, she cautioned. Inspector Gordon shared the profile of advertised jobs that have proven to be most problematic. The ones that are of concern primarily are those that offer misuse job opportunities at a location that is not disclosed or instructs persons to call a number and then meet at a suspicious location. The wording is usually looking for persons who are attractive and open-minded. Those are the ones primarily that are worrisome, she informed. Inspector Gordon urged Jamaicans to be cautious and aware about their security when pursuing these advertised opportunities. If you are looking for a job, scrutinize every requirement in the job offers that you see. Those that require you to be open-minded and attractive are the types of requirements that jump out to our unit, she added. Inspector Gordon said the unit has embarked on several initiatives, including discussions with critical stakeholders to combat human trafficking via questionable job offers. We are hoping that we can get buy-in from the media, specifically print media, for screening of the advertisements that are placed within their papers, as that is an important place to start. There are other activities that the police have embarked on, and we are hoping to see some results soon, she indicated. People who suspect incidents of human trafficking and/or are victims may call the police within their area to make a report. Counselor says he has done nothing unethical in contract to controversy. People's National Party Councillor Mugabe Kilimanjaro has declared that he has never engaged in any unethical or illegal conduct regarding the awarding of government contracts in his Ipswich division in the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation. Kilimanjaro, formerly Prince Mugabe Wait, made the pronouncement in a statement to the news on Friday. For more than a week, the news made several unsuccessful efforts to contact him via telephone calls and messages. A news investigation has found that more than a third of the $20 million in government contracts in the Ipswich division since 2019 went to the leadership of the PNP's local machinery. The contracts were issued under the Parochial Revenue Fund. In his statement, Kilimanjaro did not answer specific questions about the disbursements of funds under the contracts. It is standard practice for councillors and members of parliament to recommend contractors for work. 3 contractors, including 2 from Kilimanjaro's divisional executive, have directed the news to speak with the councillor to answer questions about the payouts. He'll be able to answer all your questions, said Petra Gay Rodney, who is listed as secretary for the constituency committee and the vice chairman of the division. Ipswich falls in the St. Elizabeth Northwestern constituency. Funds under Rodney's name totaled $2.2 million and came from 10 payments, with the latest being June 4, 2021. A spokesperson from the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation said, once the authority verifies that the work has been done and releases the funds to the contractor, it plays no further role in the process. Several municipal corporations have admitted that it is time for the implementation of a mechanism to require politicians to declare their interest when recommending contractors. The Parochial Revenue Fund, which is financed by property tax receipts, is used to fund public cleansing and garbage disposal, street lighting, fire services, minor water supply, parks, and beautification projects. Messages circulating about multiple dead bodies at Mandeville Hospital falls. The Mandeville Regional Hospital, in a statement on Monday, has advised the public that messages circulating on messaging and social media platforms about multiple dead bodies at the hospital are false. The messages state that patients have to be stepping over dead bodies on the floor and that bodies are being relocated to a nearby church, the statement said. The management team of the hospital is urging citizens to be responsible and truthful when circulating messages so as not to cause fear or panic among citizens, it further advised. The statement from the hospital continued to read that while its staff members are pressured in managing the surge in COVID-19 cases, it is urging Jamaicans to be responsible in adhering to the protocols of mask wearing, hand washing, social distancing, and also to get vaccinated. Wanted men captured during operations in Kingston. 2 wanted men were captured by the Specialized Operations Branch during separate operations in Kingston on Friday, August 27. One of the men, 25-year-old Javon Francis, otherwise called Killy Killy, of Sharp Drive, Kingston, has since been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition following an operation that was carried out at his home about 5 a.m. According to reports, during the operation, a search was conducted and the Taurus 9mm pistol with 2 magazines containing 11 9mm rounds was found. Francis was arrested, and during processing, it was revealed that he was wanted for the murder of 36-year-old Conroy McCoy of Havana Drive, Kingston, that was committed on Wednesday, January 6. He was subsequently charged and his court date is being finalized. The team then conducted a raid of Bogle Pathway in Kingston, where 2 men were taken into custody. One of them, Trevor Dean, otherwise called Romain of Whitehall in Kingston, is wanted by the St. Andrew North Criminal Investigations Branch on several counts of murder. The other man was processed and released. Majority of prisoners say no to vaccine. More than 70% of the inmates in the island's penal system have refused to take the COVID-19 vaccine despite repeated offers from the Department of Correctional Services for them to be vaccinated. The news has confirmed that vaccines have been allocated for all adult prisoners, but several have indicated that they are not interested. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of National Security, Matthew Samuda, who has responsibility for the correctional services, yesterday told the news that just about 10% of the prisoners have so far been vaccinated. We have upcoming vaccination exercises in our facilities to try to increase our numbers. However, there is a significant level of hesitancy among the inmate population, said Samuda. Efforts are underway through public education to reduce that hesitancy, Samuda added. He underscored that the DCS has secured enough vaccines for inmates at every one of Jamaica's adult correctional institutions and noted that any prisoner who wants to be vaccinated can get the jab in a minute. Samuda also told the news that now that the Pfizer vaccine has become available for children 12 years and older in Jamaica, the DCS will be engaging the parents and guardians of approximately 300 juveniles in its care to have them vaccinated. Up to last Thursday, which is the last update on the DCS COVID-19 dashboard, just over 200 prison inmates had tested positive for the virus, with 5 fatalities and 196 recovered. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.